Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 2 of my Ruthless week that I'm starting a fresh character on Ruthless. We made it to Act 3 last time with my Marauder that is using Molten Strike. Still no support gems that are useful. We got a Blast Chain Mine last time. And the weapon's not great. The gear's not great. I mean, the boots aren't terrible. The boots are kind of okay, actually. I do have a decent chunk of rarity, so I am in the hunt for some kind of usable gear, which will hopefully come as we go. I need to fill this mana flask. Who do I need to talk to for that? Clarissa. Yeah, you have to talk to a person in town to refill the flasks. In my stash, let's see. I've got 8 chromes. An alteration. I got some things. So to start things off, we're gonna send another trip through the docks and go fishing for stuff. Right on. This is what we've got going on. I'm tanky, but do no damage. I got an ancestral cry, and I have a punishment curse for when things get on lower health. Gotta go for the rare enemies. That's gonna give me a chance for some kind of items to drop, hopefully. But yeah, this is what I gotta do. It's painful, and we're also streaming on Twitch this week for this Ruthless push to try and unlock affiliate over there. Well on the way to getting that done. Just gotta grind out the rest of the week pretty much. But I'm also streaming using Starlink internet, so that means it's gonna be a bit of a bumpy ride. If you're watching on Twitch, if I'm gonna get disconnected from the game, I'm going to have my stream disconnect. There's really nothing I can do about that. It's the best I have to work with, and I want to use my emotes on Twitch. Ooh, a ceremonial mace rare item. That could be the thing we need. Could very well be it. Let's see. Physical and cold, 51 to 64. I like those numbers. So, this has life on kill, chance for bleed. I'm gonna lose accuracy and attack speed, but looks like I'm frozen here. Oh, come on. It looks like I'm currently back on my end. Alright, I just got a mace, which is huge. And it's raining, and it's gonna rain all day, so this might not work today. We shall continue trying for a while. But this, does it just increase my DPS? Yes, it does. 222 up to 280.3. And I got a level. With a level, I can increase melee damage. This is just generic melee damage, so I think I'm gonna do this. Go for brinksmanship. And then, since I have the mace now, I think I'm gonna go back to Act 1. And I'm gonna grab this quest reward that I passed up, and I want to play with Sunder. So we're gonna slap this in here and see if this does any better than my Molten Strike. And go back to the docks. Still no movement skills. This DPS says 346. So that's a lot more than I had. And what do we got? Thing's gonna die here. Oh yeah, they're dying. Those should have been magic enemies, I think. Yeah. Well, that looks cool. If I'm gonna use this, I don't need the Ancestral Cry. There's more magic enemies. Fire Ignite resistant. Ah! Enemies dying! Okay. Alright. The stream was off to a rocky start, but we appear to be moving with the build. Let's get a punishment curse going on. Ooh, actual damage. Come on, you got something good for me? Maybe? Nope. Scarlet Round Shield. Actually has a decent shield base. Dockhand Wraith. A leather belt drop. That's pretty big. Oh, I do get the one little movement skill. I pushed the button. I was like, oh, that's not going to work. But now it's not going to work. Every 10 seconds. A blacksmith's whetstone. So, in the upcoming league, I would be able to take this blacksmith whetstone and put it on this low-level mace, and with the one whetstone, make it 20% quality, even though it's rare. A change coming in Settlers of Calgur. Next pack of magic enemies. I definitely need more damage if I want to do this, but I think I like the idea of messing with the Sunder for real. Ancestor Totem. Okay, that'll help my speed if I throw that down. That's good. And I can hit so many enemies with just one use of the skill. Big upgrade. Hopefully I can get a support gem then to go with this. We can also go do the library, grab a gem there, and then it's off to Piety and Lab. And 2 more rare enemies. Let's go. 3 rare enemies. Get the punishment curse. Get it on that one too. They're all in low life now. Ochre scepter. There's that one. A crude bow. Oh, this one has consecrated ground. That's why it doesn't want to die. Life regen. Will it be a juggernaut or berserker? Probably berserker, honestly, because rage is really good. I'll be able to generate that without having to use any kind of support gem. So probably berserker. If I had stuff to work with, maybe I would go juggernaut or even chieftain, but I think it probably makes more sense damage wise to go for berserker. Another rare enemy down. A layered kite shield. Fire res with some all res and an int requirement though. Yeah, let's herd up a big pack of enemies. Yeah, come on. Y'all come right down this little pathway. I can just delete them all. Look at that. Ha ha ha! And then another magic pack goes down. And the increased AoE that I'm getting will definitely help as well. Alright, so I don't think I need to clear through the rest of this. Let's start moving forward. We need to go to the catacombs, get the lab trial. Level 34. I'm going to put this into int so that I could slap this shield on just because it's better all res. It'll help with Piety Dominus. No rare enemy here. Alright. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just the last one. I still am super happy about the instant portal button. One of the features we got from last epoch, last league. This next league we'll get the auto grabbing waypoints and always new fun stuff coming to PoE. Let me look at this rage vortex. Spin with a sword or axe. Okay, so that's really limited on weapons. Sunder can use mace, scepter, axe, staff, or unarmed. I could also go for the Ancestral Warchief here as well. And since I got Sunder, I don't think I'd touch Earthquake or Ice Crash. We'll just go for Piety. Ah, I feel like I'm playing the game finally. After, what, 4 hours of this? Crawling along, unable to kill anything. Starting to come around. Still not going to be able to kill the boss, but... And not again, Gravicius. We already killed you. Ooh, magic pack. Yep. And I get them all in a line behind me. And I can kite them. Awesome. Would have been so much easier to play with the ground slam at the start. How are my resistances looking? Unbuffed. Still under on lightning, but I do have the enduring cry. That'll help. Do I kill this little necro boss? Fleshrind Grand Inquisitor. I mean, it is a unique enemy. I always feel, though, if I stop for this one, I gotta also stop to fight Cole. And Cole is mean, but I probably have enough armor I can probably tank anything he does. Sage Wand. And I'm over 1,000 life already as well. Yeah, I want the AoE on this to be way bigger. Definitely what I'm doing with the next 2 levels. Alright, Cole, what you got? Yeah, I'm doing damage. Yeah, he can't hurt me, actually. Drop another totem. He's below half. Punishment. Punishment, please. There we go. Elegant Foil. Is that anything good? Nope. Who's next? None of you guys got a chance against me. I am one-shotting them! Alright, I don't need the heavy strike anymore. Put the punishment on the middle mouse, so that's easier to use. Got him. Oh, magic pack. Brass Maul. Attack speed. Where's the Sunder? Put that where the Molten Strike goes. No, don't blow me up. 355. 310. Nope. Elegant Sword? It's got quality on it. And it rolled with strength, though. Oh, here we go. Another one. Extra life, life regen. Okay, maybe not worth the time. Go for Piety. Piety might drop all kinds of cool stuff. Or only 2 things like everything else. Click the thing. XP? I'm so not used to hearing Marauder voice lines. This is another, like, tight location, too. Not open, so, like, everything kind of funnels into me. Making it really easy to hit all this stuff. Oh, and here's Spine Crack. Curse. Nice. And this is a big zone to have to rerun. Looks like I got Spine Crack. He didn't drop anything. I definitely like running around with the mace a little bit more. It feels a little more ruthless to me. I gotta beat everything with a club to kill it. It just feels right. The totem's doing more damage now too. That's also good. A Fright Maul. Biz damage. Definitely better than this one. This Maul is actually more damage. And it has life on hit. So back to magic weapon. No more shield. Actually, I'll just set this up for weapon swap in case I need the shield. But now resistances drop even more. I'll have to take a look at the ascendancies when I get to lab. You can actually get all 4 ascendancies now, I believe. That wasn't a thing when I first played Ruthless. You were limited to 3. Oh, magic pack. Let's go. Even bigger whack and stick now. Level 35. Punishment leveled up. This I grab damage AoE, and the passive after piety will get brinksmanship. Alright, it's piety time. I've done my ancestors proud. Warrior's death? What are you talking about? Only thing that's gonna die here is you, piety. Or I will get lagged out of the game. That's also possible. Are you planning on playing a new season of Last Epoch? No. I don't have intentions of playing it. Alright, I get to run this all back. So, I looked at the changes to Last Epoch, and I still thought I would get to the end game and get kind of bored with it, so felt like now wasn't the time to jump back in. It would be fun to make another character, because building characters in Last Epoch is really fun. It's just, beyond that, there wasn't, like, too much to aspire to, really. And I'll see what people have to say about this cycle for Last Epoch and maybe give it a try at their next one, because they have plans for more. And this is a huge zone to have to rerun if you get disconnected in the boss. Last Epoch has, what, 15 different classes, I think? I only touched 2, and I never played Last Epoch during its beta or anything. Alright, back to piety. You didn't kill me yet. Just warp me back to the start. Get a punishment. Where'd she go? Okay. Curse. Yes, stay right there. Just stay there. Yes, stay there. Yeah, you need line of sight to warp. Ah, she got it. Got her stuck on that pillar really nicely there. Okay, now the punish might actually do something. Get the totem, it'll help. Get that extra damage. The curse. Curse again. Totem. She's trying to warp. Almost there. Holy strike, that'd be cool. Yeah, I just got big upgrades, and this is still rough. There's no way I was coming in here with the Molten Strike. Making it through here nicely. We get a couple magic items. There we go. Passive point. And grab 20% AoE. That should be pretty noticeable, I hope. Ooh, a 4-link. I guess I hold on to that just in case. There's probably no chance that ever gets used, but I do have the storage space for it. Definitely. Point blank support. Molten Strike is a projectile. It's always been kind of wonky how that works together. If only Point Blank Sunder worked. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know about that. It's hard to justify Point Blank on most anything. And I don't think the damage increase on the Molten Strike beats what I have going on at the moment. This Sunder is definitely doing very well. Now, where's my lab trial? There's the library. I also need the plum. There's lots of stuff I gotta do here. Oh, no. I was trying to go click the crafting recipe. It's not there. +1 explicit mod. I can make a rare item now. I've been sitting on them. Conqueror Worm. Do I make a 3-mod item, though? That's the question now. Maybe if I got a ring, I could make a ring base. There's the plum. Now I can dip from here. We're going for GSF this league as well? Yes, we are. Absolutely. I really can't imagine having more fun playing PoE than playing in the GSF like we were. Now the cheetah's plum. What does that give? I think it gives you an amulet in the base game. Coral ring. There's got to be the play. And I got rarity on both of them. Okay, my rings are good. So, gonna take something special out of this ring. Another 20 life. Augment. Do I have anything that is requiring an augment? I don't think so. I could use it on the helmet. We'll do it. Let's see. Armor and evasion. We're doing lab? I think so. Jingling Spirit Shield. What we got? Good chance for spells, life, hint, lightning res. Not bad. No! Oh, this is... And yeah. Getting disconnected from the lab, that sounds awful. Okay, it appears to have smoothed itself out for the time being. But it's not just the rain, it's the way Starlink works. I'm constantly bouncing my internet connection between passing satellites overhead. So the rain probably is interfering with that slightly, but it's the way that, like, it's sending information to a satellite that I'm not now connected to, because there's now a different one closer to me, and it's just the struggle. This is the only way I can live stream. I have a different internet service, and it's just not strong enough to live stream. Not even close. Oh yeah, no, this is the PoE Pain Champ experience. Now I'm gonna try and just run through this lab as quickly as I can. When it's up, it's looking good. Oh yeah, like when it works very well, but it's never gonna be consistent, which is why I don't live stream regularly. But hopefully Azar will be nice to us and we can make it through this lab. He can't kill me, I just need to kill him. I need to destroy the totems. There's too much stuff going on. Don't want to risk it. I mean, if I kill him in the process, I guess that's fine. And at least I can hit all of the enemies at the same time. Almost got one portal. Oh, okay, yep. The dash was on cooldown. I tried to dash. No! Alright, let me just log right back in. Let's go to the library. If it's gonna keep not letting me, like, do anything, we'll have to probably call it and try it again tomorrow. But I'd like to keep going with it. If I wanted to record this, like, off stream, I could do that pretty easily. I just gotta swap the Ethernet cables. Library rewards uncut gem in Ruthless? Yes. Should be able to get any skill gem that I want. No supports, though. Yeah, it's definitely better to probably save it for something you know you need, or take something that's very generally useful, which, if I can get a call to arms, that's what I'm going to get. Steel Skin's also a very good choice, but I would like to get call to arms. Just get more automation happening in this. No auras. There might be heralds, but auras are drop-only gems, just like the support gems. I'm a little hesitant on a Steel Skin this time, because I need automation to make it work. I don't want the extra button press. And there it goes again. I got a level. Monsters cannot block your attacks. Attack speed per enemy in close range. Nearby enemies are intimidated while you have rage. I got a checkpoint that time. We have a vague plan for Sunder Marauder. No. It's Ruthless, so your entire build plan could change based on auras and support gem drops. So you really kind of have to play, like, be willing to adjust. So something that I did in the first episode was everything on my tree is generic damage. I got melee physical damage. Down here, this is melee damage. Nothing for one-handed or two-handed. Nothing for swords. Nothing that's gonna, like, narrow me into a specific weapon type, because I'm so dependent on whatever's the best weapon that drops is what I need to use. So I kind of have to be willing to adjust things on the fly. You haven't missed much. You've missed a lot of disconnects and pain. And I switched to Sunder. Maybe taking a look at all the gems might, like, open up some kind of further plan. Here's another ring drop. Mana ring, though. Passive point. I don't know what to do with it now. If I get the regen here, I can get nearby enemies have reduced life regen rate. And when you're tickling enemies to death, that's really important, because life regen will just, like, obliterate your ability to kill stuff. Got all the pages. Back to library. Alright, here's the uncarved gemstone. So I can now get any gem here. Frozen Legion. There's golems. No heralds. Oh man, there's a lot of things now. Extenuate, that's a good skill. Absolution, that's a good skill. Doing stuff with stun and a warlord's mark could actually have some benefit now. Bone Shatter is going to be rough because I'm not going to be able to guarantee that I have good armor. Blade Storm is fun. I've played Blade Storm. Shockwave Total. Dominating Blow is really fun too. Blood and Sand. That's intriguing. That'll give me something I could do on my mana. Banner? No banners here. Stance. No Flesh and Stone. Lacerate's something that I've never played. Never touched Wild Strike. Never played with Blade Flurry more than a couple minutes. Never played Pestilent Strike. I've never played Flicker Strike even. Ooh, Spectral Helix was a lot of fun. That'd be fun to revisit. There are more curse options now. I'm kind of all Fizz based at the moment, so Vulnerability would definitely be better? I don't know. Punishment's still looking pretty solid there. You get the chance for bleed. What was it that I wanted to get? It's here. If I get the call to arms, I should never run out of endurance charges. I'll be able to keep those up. I won't have to worry about the war cry. It's going to be an every 8 seconds I get like a full heal as well. This was the plan. When I came into the library, my plan was get call to arms. I'm tempted by blood and sand. That'd be a little bit extra damage. Steel skin's also really good. Call to arms just makes my build better. And it's versatile. If I wanted to switch back to Molten Strike, for example, I could just switch the call to arms to be with the Ancestral Cry instead. I have Ancestral and I have Enduring Cry. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to take the call to arms. It's done. There's no going back now. And then I need to turn it on. Given I'm a Marauder, is probably the best choice I could have made, I think. The cooldown at the moment is probably going to be higher than the endurance charge duration, and it's got to be enemies in radius. Cooldown's 11 seconds, yeah. So I need charge duration or Warcry cooldown. Either would work, but it's nice not having to worry about that. So since I got the call to arms, let's just commit to this. And with the next levels, go for the Warcry cooldown, increase total power counted by Warcries to make this the most useful it can be, because I would like it to be able to generate me endurance charges, and the faster it can go off, the better chances of that happening. Alright, Prox Bubbles. Nope, Sunder does not work. Okay, but I can use Sunder, and then if I'm not in my 10-second cooldown, I can, after casting, dash into the bubble, and the Sunder will follow through me and then hit the enemies. That's pretty nifty. I can't do it again because 10-second cooldown. And like, I'm so instinctively used to pushing my movement skill button that I'm using that thing almost on cooldown, I feel like. Now I wonder if next league, like, how close do you have to get to the waypoint for it to enable? Because I'm wondering, since they're going to like enable themselves, like, could I have ran up here in this room and triggered the waypoint? I don't know if they're going to give us that information until we get to play with it ourselves. The area looks pretty decent, but not that good. People have tried to analyze the frames. Okay, well, I imagine probably getting that from where I was probably isn't happening. Alright, Dominus time. We made it here. And I need to get the curse off. My totem died. The automated Enduring Cry is definitely being helpful here. I still think I'm under on lightning. Okay, it's good with my flask up and the endurance charges as well. But the cooldown on the Enduring Cry is still... yeah, it lets the endurance charges run out, which that isn't ideal. They are destroying this totem so quickly. It's almost not doing me much good. Use the flask again. I'll get so many uses of this flask. Ow! Okay, I'm on the last flask use. Let's put a portal. I guess if I died, I respawn here. The spark lightning is definitely not helping me here. Enduring Cry, go off, please. Okay, somehow I turned off the call to arms. I think it's just the spark one left. I'm not as worried about the other three. Dominus has potential to be kind of nasty, though. Will you please? Oh, she warped. Die, please. Alright, where are you at? Alal the Terrifying. There's the next one. Polly the Crazed. Totem back down. I'm getting poisoned. Okay, one of them down. The Reaver's coming. Now that's fizz damage, and I should be able to tank it. Okay, there's the collie. This is his name? Orcus, the Reaver. Where did it go? Actually ran away. I'm actually using the mana now with the call to arms happening. My mana is actually going down. Alright, halfway there.
Have you ever seen the true face of God, Exile?
Ah, Damus.
The touch of God.
Okay, I can tank it with the flask up. There went the Enduring Cry. The chill's gonna be bad. Totem dead. Punishment's not gonna do me any good to cast until he's below half. Just take a nap here. He'll die sometime.
The touch of God.
Where's the flask? I guess he could probably crit me and kill me with that.
Die, the light of divinity.
I don't have the blink to like guarantee that I don't die to that.
The touch of God. Die in awe.
Third of the way. Piety went kind of okay. This is...
Die.
Ah.
The touch of God.
Okay. Dash worked there. Came in nice for me. Okay, we're under half. So the punishment is actually coming into effect.
The light of divinity.
Totem almost gets one shot by that. Gotta reapply curse.
Shrink not from the light of divinity.
Nope. Another totem. Another curse. Stop! He keeps running around! Just stay there and spray the lightning breath. Like that. That's what I need.
The touch of God.
Uh-oh. Yep, I dashed into him. Oh, yay, I'm not actually getting hit by any of those beams. Reapply the curse.
Nightmare, brother. The touch of God.
No. Okay, okay, yes! Based! Oh! Now I have no bleed removal at all. So, let's just hope I can survive it. I should have the regen. Okay. Let's go. Okay, I'm kind of sustaining. The Enduring Cry pops in. That'll heal me. Just keep the totem down. Don't think you're missing out on anything by not playing Ruthless after watching this. It is very much masochist mode PoE. Suffering is guaranteed in Ruthless. Alright, do another totem. I'm hearing a part of this song I don't think I've ever heard before. Okay. I built myself to be tanky to handle this. Almost a half. Okay, now the curse comes into effect. Did I even get the curse off? No. Heal. I pushed the heal. Same with the Enduring Cry. I gotta save the heals for when the Enduring Cry is not about to use. I can let the Enduring Cry heal me. Okay. Mana flasks. I think we're gonna get him. Culling Strike right here would do it. Whew! We got a flaying knife and bronze scale boots. Oh god. Okay, well, anything good here. Movement speed, life, armor evasion. I would lose life regen, lose fire res, and red sockets that are linked. Oh, okay, I still have linked red sockets. Flaying knife. Oh ho ho ho! You don't say! Oh my god! Well, what do I do with this? What I could do, I could make a Scion, and the Scion will get me a Spectral Throw, and then I give the Spectral Throw to this character, and then I use Spectral Throw going forward, and I have a point blank. Can Molten Strike be used with a knife? Yeah, any melee weapon. Maybe that is the play. Like, this is too good not to use, I think. Yeah, it's so much more flat damage, with better attack speed, crit chance. Alright, let me go through here. Make sure I get the waypoint. I'm not going to be able to get multiple projectiles in any way. So Spectral Throw might be rough, but it's also not the worst thing. Let's tinker with it. Put the Call to Arms on the Ancestral Cry. Give me Molten Strike in place of Sunder. Put this on. Okay, got the Molten Strike. 407 DPS. And then with the Sunder, I was looking at 384 DPS. And also covers my Lightning Res, which is where I was already low. And, well, I would need colors. The point blank could work with the Molten Strike. And then I really could use a red socket. Molten Strike might be better with a few overlaps as well. Yeah, let's see what it does here. The issue I'm going to have is like the cooldown. I guess I can, but it's always going to cast my Ancestral Call on cooldown, even though the cooldown's higher. Point blank Molten Strike overlaps sound chunky. Now look at this. Ah, shield. So, do the Molten Strike, point blank. Okay, yeah, I'd notice that damage increase right there with that. Alright, just got a level. Going to use that level for non-vol strike skills, target one additional nearby enemy. And then I can actually use this always attack without moving now, and I can hit at range. Like so. Okay, just as fast as we switched to Sunder, we have switched back to Molten Strike because a dagger dropped on the ground. And now I got a ES shield on because it has a green and a red link. Just Ruthless things. But it's things like this right here can make Ruthless really, really fun. It is a very challenging experience to get through the game. I need to find... Oh, there goes the internet. About to put punishment in here. And then I guess I reset the aqueduct, because I was almost at the end of it. And just rerun this. More monsters to kill. More chance for loot. Cold mods are scarcer. I've got a few things. I still can only make a 3-mod item, though. The Ancestral Cry with the additional target that I just got is also very cool. Like, I can hit 3 targets at once. So it's making this feel even better. Okay, go down here for the magic pack. There's only 6 of them, but those overlaps on all these balls. And the melee damage and the melee skill AoE also definitely helps here. And the point blank has to be helping, too. Tidal Dart. Yeah, when everything's going with the punishment up, yeah, that damage seemed okay. Or a rare enemy. Oh, here we go. Big pack. I can be surrounded and kill stuff with this skill. Sunder just wasn't doing that. So Sunder, I could, like, drag stuff with me. It's amazing, like, how all of a sudden, Molten Strike just was like, oh, it's actually working kind of well. Dagger. Worth peeping vendors, maybe? Yeah, actually. I do have an alteration. I'm even doing damage to this thing? I'm curious, though. Aha! I have Molten Strike effect. Turn them blue. Oh, you better let me in the door. Oh, thank God. Alright, yeah, let's check here. Sunder requires axe. Okay, no sword. That's a lot of damage on this. Also this. One-handed axe. I also don't have any great shields. Life int. Spell suppression. There's a rare item. Okay, the rare item costs an alchemy. Okay. Yeah, when the Molten Strike gets crazy, it gets really hard on the eyes with all the red flashing balls. So I ended up getting this MTX for Molten Strike. Definitely helps a lot. I was doing a lot of delve on the character that I made too, so it was a necessity. I think there's too many instances of skills in this game where you have to like buy an MTX to not destroy your eyes. Kind of like my Lightning Spire Trap of Zapping build that I made this league. That one was exceptionally bad. Alright. Invulnerability Aura. Right, hold on. Curse it. It's invulnerable, but it's being punished. Ooh, a Worm Mace. Are we gonna change builds again right now? That's really good. Has triple fizz mods on it. Is it good enough though? Yeah, I don't know. My DPS is at 403. I can slap this on. Put in Sunder. 496. Unlinked. Back to Sunder it is. Hope you enjoyed the Molten Strike while it lasted. The dagger was cool. I don't know. This enemy right here, not wanting to die. So, how do I do this? Actually, this has the... Okay, so what we need to do is weapon swap with this shield. This is a decent shield. Then put this dagger here with this. Sunder goes here. Molten Strike here. With the point blank. Then I need it set up here. I have all of my stuff on the right buttons. So now I can weapon swap between the two and kind of actually get a test. The point blank could be a really big deal. That's not going to show up numerically. Because yeah, it's cool that I have more damage on the Sunder. But what if it's just better to continue with the Molten Strike? Because based on the initial testing, it kind of feels like the Molten Strike's doing a little better. Especially with the additional strike target, the Ancestral Call, or Ancestral Cry rather. I want the single target test. Now, against Vol here, I can't say it's looking amazing. But I think if there are multiple enemies nearby, yeah, they're just like more balls, more potential overlaps. Okay. Let's swap. Look at Sunder. Sunder I can play more ranged. The Sunder is doing better, without a doubt. Single target. But the Molten Strike absolutely is better for clear. Sacred Life Flask and a Gladiator Helmet. Both of those could be huge. I'm actually kind of surprised by this, that the Sunder appears better. Single target. We got a Silk Robe. Magic Flask is instant on low life. Helmet has armor in place of 6% rarity. And then it's a lot of life on a chest, but it's ES. So, yikes. Get me out of that zone. I still don't think I'm comfortable enough to go do lab. You know, this has a 20% chance to cause bleed, and the damage could be better because of the bleed. I could see that actually being the case. And I think I pass on this. Oh, it's so much armor. Actually, okay. I will hold on to this for lab. But before that, I want to go at least get my passive, make it to the next waypoint here. Oh, I can't. There's no lantern. I was gonna throw rats into this zone. Like 2 enemy types in here. Like even just a rare enemy like this, is it better to just... I don't know. Oh. Update on the rain situation. It is still going to rain all day in Missouri. So I'm not expecting the Starlink to get any better than it's been today. But try it again. Back into the mines. And it looks like I'm on Sunder. Okay. Is this on? Okay. Always attack without moving. Okay. That's why that was feeling a little off, I think. Physical resistant enemies. And they still didn't seem to want to die. Level 38. Int. And then we start getting Warcry cooldown. That is big regardless of the build. Okay, Warcries share cooldown. Is that a call to arms doing? All your Warcries share cooldowns. Okay. That makes it much harder to have 2 Warcries active at the same time. Ancestral Cry levels up. This gives me extra bonus armor too. Also helpful. Hey, magic pack. Is resistant. Yeah, I'm even feeling like this is better here. Because I fought a pack just like those that were fizz resistant, and the Molten Strike just was not doing it there. Let's see. Pick Rivet. Where is he? Be off screen? Yes. And a rare helmet. Life Cold Res Armor Int with 2 red sockets. Let's see here. Rarity's at 31. So that would keep it at 25. That's pretty good. Helmet. It's like 300 armor almost. I think that should be done. Without a doubt at this point. Magic pack. I gotta go though. I get disconnected here. I gotta rerun all the mines until I get to the Crystal Veins waypoint. So what do we got in here? Physical damage reduction. Both of these are normal. I'd rather fight the bats. So then let's give the rats damage reduction. Yeah, that should be fine. And the rats are just gonna die. Yeah. Ooh, Cedar Tower shield. We don't have a rare shield that's usable yet. Life Cold Res. I need lightning, because even if I switch this, my life and armor would go up, but I'm down on lightning. Maybe that's okay. Oop, rats, I'm body blocked and stuck. I need to find Deshret as well. This should be the unique Void Scream. Get the curse. Try and keep my totem alive. Okay. The Antique Greaves, Bronze Gauntlets. Yeah, I could definitely use some gloves upgrades too. Chaos Orb. Okay. Chaos before an alchemy. I do still think I have a chance orb. There's a chrome item. A chrome item is red, green, blue sockets linked. I can render it for a chromatic orb. And with everything being so scarce, that's a pretty big find. Where's Deshret? Hope she shows up down here. Yes. Alright. Did that. I'm not going to worry about him. I just need to kind of rush the waypoint. Go, go, go. I'm pressing the buttons like, oh, I'm going to use my movement skill on cooldown. I look at it. It's like halfway through. Crystal Veins. No!
You will feast no longer, Kitaba.
Okay.
Ancestors demand it.
Oh, I died! Oh, isn't that lovely? Alright, I had to call the live stream after 2 hours after being disconnected like 15 times due to rain and Starlink. It was kind of disaster. It was unplayable for me, and if it's bad to play in the game, I'm sure the stream experience was probably worse. So we'll try again tomorrow, but I'm going to put in another 2 hours on the stable internet. But just to humor you guys, this is what my stable internet looks like here and why I don't live stream, because Starlink can't reliably do it. We got 7.5 megabits download, and here goes the upload on the speed test, and yep, that is... You can't live stream with that. You can't hardly do anything with this internet, but that's what I have to work with. So I should be able to get lab in now. I didn't make it to the Crystal Veins waypoint, so I'll have to run that back as well. But I'd like to thank everybody who has been joining the Twitch streams. The support over there has been pretty remarkable to what I expected. There's been so many people hopping over there and supporting the push for affiliate. I really, really appreciate it, and you guys putting up with the craziness that is a Starlink live stream in the rain. It was bad, to say the least. But we'll try and make some progress here, actually. And it's still going to be Ruthless, so it's still going to be painful, just without that extra added layer of internet issues. Alright, round 1 of Izaro, and if you guys are playing Last Epoch as the 1.1 cycle of that just dropped, I hope y'all have a good time. Definitely let me know how it is for you guys. I will not be playing Last Epoch this time around. I've got too much stuff on my plate as I want to finish up the Elden Ring playthrough and this Ruthless run, and then I'm going to get into build guides and stuff after we go through a week of this. I am still interested in Last Epoch. It's just not something that I really want to dive into right now. And definitely have more damage on the first attempt at Izaro a while ago. That's good news. A Scouring Orb. That gets saved for a map. Probably. I don't know how far we're going to make it into maps just with 4-hour segments of this, given the blazingly fast speed we're making it through this. But maybe. Room 2 has lieutenants. Okay, a little scary, but I did just upgrade the armor with the new helmet, and then we'll get Izaro to below 50% this round. So the punishment curse will actually start to come into effect here. But damage is so much better than the first attempt. It's kind of remarkable. And like no random little blips. Even though the internet is bad that I'm using, it's stable and it's workable. So it just feels better moving around in the game. All right, I need to get this curse. Oh, yep. I have fire res, so that's not too bad. And since I'm using Sunder, I need to swap the Enduring Cry in here instead of the Ancestral Cry. But I do want to keep the Ancestral Cry leveling. Let's see here. Silver keys, silver cash. I think I'm going to go for that. Get the keys on the first half of this area. Though it is a little bit scary not having a movement skill and traversing through these traps. At least I have the armor. If I get hit, it's not the end of the world. Superior Forbidden Right. Another gem drop. Alright, a lot of magic enemies in here as well. So that's good. A transmute. Big. Now these zombies also drop tar on the ground. Makes it slow to move through here. Ooh, Rustic Sash could be really good as well, given that I'm using Sunder at the moment. Gotta hit timed cranks though. No movement skills. That's why I had to clear all the enemies first. Alright. Emperor's Vault. What you got for me? 3 items. Okay. Alright. Final round of Bizarro. Curse will definitely work.
Commit to your cause.
Oh, I don't even have the... Call the arms on. Curse? Did I hit him with it? I don't think I think I missed. Ah. Okay, nothing in here is killing me. That's good. So the gear that I've farmed definitely kind of helped quite a bit. Ah, there's so many enemies in here now. Another curse, another totem. There we go. Almost. Get another curse down. It's 33% more damage. For increased damage taken on the enemy. Okay, 2 keys. Alright, and I get out of here. What do we got? A portal scroll. Colossal life flask. Transmute that flask. Increased recovery rate. Freeze remove. That's good. Okay. Transform a skill gem to be a random transfigured gem of the same color, or sacrifice a gem for treasure keys. I'm putting the Forbidden Right in here. Transfigured gem. Blight of Contagion. Ball Lightning of Static, and Flame Blast of Contraction. Alright, so we have a Ball Lightning of Static. Because that's something that we needed. Okay, now, Ascendancy. I believe the Ascendancies are different. This says, gain rage on hit with attacks no more than once every 0.3 seconds. Open up PoB here. What is this normally? Plus 10 max rage. So the rage generation is still the same. Just I don't get the max rage. Like, that's a huge damage boost. With Aspect of Carnage also being a huge damage boost. And then Warbringer can gain rage. And more attack damage if I've sacrificed rage recently. That could work nice with the Warcry. And then I might not make it to a 4th Ascendancy. Unflinching is nice. Like, this is all big defense stuff. The accuracy, undeniable, would be really good as well. Nothing super great there. Now, Chieftain could give me a support gem. Like, I could go Chieftain planning on using skills in the chest, and then me having the Fist of War or the Ancestral Call just there at my disposal. That would be really cool, but that's 2 passives in here, some life regen, and then I wouldn't be able to get to Valakos, but I think to me it's kind of very clear. We go with the Berserker. The Chieftain node is level 20 Ancestral Call and level 1 Fist of War, actually. Valakos is still the same. Ramako is not as strong. Aspect of Carnage isn't as strong. Rite of Ruin's not as strong. Warbringer is just a different skill entirely. So is Flawless Savagery. Alright, it's still the Rage. For sure. Go Berserker. So I get attack speed, fizz damage, rage on hit with attacks every 0.3 seconds. Okay, so it can ramp. Alright, now I also rescued Diala, so I get a skill point. And then I get the Warcry cooldown the next few levels. that'll be big. And then I think I should get a golem or berserk. Do I? More damage with attacks, less damage taken, more movement speed. I'm taking berserk. Put it in. Let's see what happens here. All right, now I have to run the mines all again. I gotta make sure I keep attacking so I can keep building the rage up. But even now, just at 25 rage of 50, I feel the attack speed already is increased quite a bit. Feels really good. Like the damage upgrade from that alone is just insane. Much better damage. And then I don't use the berserk except for in extreme situations, but I know I'm going to reset my rage at the end of each zone anyways, so I use that on a tougher enemy without a doubt. Rage, and just tell me here what it does exactly. It gives me attack damage, attack speed, and movement speed per 5 rage even. So that's very good. That is very, very, very good. But I also have a refund. If I'm going to use Sunder, I can drop this. Nearby enemies are intimidated while you have rage. Intimidated enemies take 10% increased attack damage. So that, like, I'm going to be able to get that rage up. That's good. Swap that. More Warcry cooldown. So the Warcry cooldown's now 8.16 seconds. Here's a good spot for the Berserk. Go, go, go. Soul Eater Dirge Charge. Awful. I ran out of rage. So it all went away. Not a rare item, though. Another ES chest. Armor scrap. Remod rare enemy. And my rage is building. This thing keeps moving around, though. Doesn't want to stay still and take damage. Sadly. Got a curse now. And then, yeah, massive hits now as it ramps. What about the Burning Man? He's getting kind of wrecked. Except he moves as well. Alright, now I gotta run. Okay, survive that. A topaz ring. Interesting. Jeweler's orb. The first one of those. Okay, I'm gonna berserk. Go. Destroy this nasty thing. The rage is dropping, and we got it. Let's go for Duresso. This zone is really good for Sunder. Things will funnel into these choke points really nicely. Ooh, another thing. Corpses in adjacent graves and this corpse have their crafting outcomes randomized. Might actually have to make use of those in Ruthless. Level 40. Then that's more Warcry cooldown. More uptime on the Enduring Cry. Temp Chains and Feeble Ellie Weakness Curse enemy. Extra damage to injured foes. That sounds like a time to Berserk. And I still attack so slow against that. It's awful. You better drop me something good. I actually got trapped in here with you. Couldn't run away. A death bow. Okay, not even gonna look. Another increased chance of elemental mods. Some kind of Fizz Leech as mana would be really nice. I know that can roll on gear, and then I wouldn't have to get any kind of mana leech. I just hate having to, like, deal with mana flasks. It'd be much nicer just to deal with that. Because eventually I'll want auras at some point. Barcool's easy enough still. He is just, like, no issue at all. Oh, whoa. There's so many, but guess what? Boom. Boom. 2 hits. Like, cleared half of them. Awesome. Still low in lightning res. I'm pretty sure Duresso only does cold. I don't know about the swords that spin on the ground. Those might do lightning. I guess we'll find out if that, like, instantly kills me. All Flame Ember of Wildwood Cultists. They can drop omens. Oh, cultists are the nasty ones. No, I don't want that. I don't want to deal with chaos damage corpse explosions. No, thank you. Alright, I have the rage up going in. Oh, into these 3. I don't think they're going to stand up too well to me. So they don't want to be on screen with me, apparently. All right, there's one. Okay, drop my totem. There's the other 2. There's 6 items there. All right, now for Duresso. Do not Berserk. Berserk in the final phase only. Otherwise, we just beat him. We're doing okay. And yeah, these swords have to do cold damage. If this was lightning, I'd be dead. And that should be phase, please. There we go. And I can keep hitting Duresso here. So I can keep my rage up for the entire duration of the fight. And then save my dash to get out of that. I got the Enduring Cry happening, so my resistances are actually doing even better. Up to 50 on the lightning. I'm not going to have to deal with lightning until Chavron, though, so... that's not too big a deal, and then even during that fight, I can get like 20 seconds almost of extra resistance. Alright, now we're on low life, so Duresso's dying faster. Oh, well cursed. Okay. Phase. Phase. Okay. Make sure the totem's down. Curse. Berserk. Go. Go, 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 go. I don't know how good of an idea that is. It might have been better just to keep the rage. Because, yeah, it was a nice little burst, but... I could have kept all that damage and speed for when it was gone. I'm more likely to push that button, though, than probably I would be for the golem. And there is Duresso. Let's vendor a bunch of this stuff. Actually, I want to save that shield. Grab the Sacred Mana Flask. What am I looking like in here? Just the one Chance Orb. I don't think I Chance Orb the belt. Like, what I have is good. Global Fizz damage. A lot of damage. Item level on the belt is 34. I'm doing it. Chance Orb. Life regen and mana. Give up 56 flat life for damage. I can actually get away with that, I think. And then we'll hold on to the belt and this shield. New mana flask. Okay. And then I have a topaz ring if things get really dicey. And set up my gym tab here. So I can store things like my Ball Lightning of Static and my Blast Chain Mine support. Since this is a cooldown, you couldn't use that with mines, I don't think. Now on to Comb. And then here as well. I'll stop and kill any rare enemy I see, but otherwise I just like rush the end of this. Or I drag the rare enemy with me as I progress through the zone. And then while I'm hitting it, I can hit other things that happen to join up around it. Keeps me moving in the right direction, I guess. Ooh, Portal Scroll. Gotta go get that. Those are important. I'm up to 10. Well, this had 3. Got a Crescent Staff and a Soldier Helmet. A Layered Kite Shield. Int Armor. Nope. Blacksmith's Whetstone. I think if I wound up with an Alchemy, I'd probably, instead of a ring, use it on like a 20% weapon. And I should take out the Torch Oak Grove. And I could take out the Rakango here too, since I know its existence now. I did a run at the beginning of Necropolis League, or just before it, hunting down every unique boss in the campaign, going through its mechanics. And this is one I didn't know existed in the game still. The blue Rakango over here. Very close to the Torch Oak Grove, but it's a unique enemy. He likes to go underground too. And then we've got Mr. Energy Shield Aura Totem on top of it, which is awesome. Curse. Oh, the totem warped out of the curse. Come on. And all white items. Level 41. That's more cooldown. And increased total power and AoE. So easier to get the endurance charges up, and we're up to, or down to, a 5.5 second cooldown. Ooh, 2 additional projectiles on volcanic totems. I'm glad I clicked that lantern. Transmutation from a chest. I think I have enough transmutations that it might be okay for me to start like throwing those at flasks and fishing for something. Maybe I wait for hollowed flasks because those actually can be useful in maps. Yeah, I probably wait for the holloweds. Those are coming as well. Those are level 40 items. And Comb. Don't. Berserk. Don't do it. Not worth. Except for maybe like the final blows. I love that every 5 seconds I get like a full heal from the regen on the Enduring Cry. If only it could like heal my mana. We used to have a Rallying Cry. This is like 2 years ago, I feel like. That would give you flat mana regen. And it was like an awesome war cry that you could use to sustain your mana without having to go through leech or mana flasks. It was really cool. I miss that. Still ended up getting disconnected in a boss fight. At least I was able to just rerun this. I don't have my rage anymore. which is okay. Comb will still die. Got the punishment curse. Almost there. Alright, a Fright Claw. What do we got there? His damage, poison. I can't Sunder with the claw, but the damage range there, the low bottom end of the fizz damage, makes you really need crits to make that good. So then, back to the Crystal Veins, talk to Diala. This opens, and then I go back to town, talk to her. There we go. Alright, interesting. Chaos Res is going to be the hardest thing to get. So I could take it just to have it, even though it's going to be a lower level, or knowing that I'm already low on lightning, I could get a different flask other than the bismuth flask and make it better. Yeah, take the topaz flask, I think, and then transmute that. Attack damage leeches life during effect. And then I did use my augment. I don't think I used this flask though. I got another Alk Shard, vendor and an item. We're up to 8. Belly of the Beast. Shock, hinder with spells. All this stuff sucks. Einhar! We can go make a talisman. Einhar is so bad in Ruthless. Unless things have changed. There's always a possibility of that, because it's been like a year and a half. I do have Einhar to help me kill things too in this zone. That's pretty cool. Too bad I can't take him all the way to Piety. Dude, a lot of this zone I've yet to see a beast. Kill the queen over here. The Bone Queen. Now I wonder if the punishment curse like helps the damage from Einhar. It's possible. Oh, another thing I'm curious about. If on the Atlas passive tree, can you still bring Huck into your maps and get a bonus aura that way in Ruthless? If I was still live streaming, I might have gotten that answer, but not right now. There seems to be a few Ruthless enthusiasts floating around out here. Alteration Orb. I see a red beast. Alright, it's a squid. I don't think that's one of the generic ones. I think there could be good likelihood of getting decent drops from this beast too. Armor is scrap. And that's all we get? Huh. So there's no yellow beasts. What's up with that? And then another passive here. Warcries have minimum power. Remove all damaging ailments. Life recovery. Chance to exert additional attacks. I don't know that I need anything there. I think what I do next is go for Resolute Technique. And Hardy is also insane. These nodes are so good. So yeah, we'll work that. The extra 3 all-res is going to be useful as well. A Sparkling Claw. Fizz damage, insane attack speed. But bad damage. Sad. Not enough. But it's another rare item I can vendor. That's how I'm getting the shards. Belly of the Beast level 2. Crit chance. Lightning Pin. Ugh. Overwhelm fizz damage reduction. Ooh. Tormented Yellow Beast. And then there's another rare behind it. Now, in the base game, a Tormented rare guarantees, I think, like 3 rare items. Not in Ruthless. I got a single magic one. I've made it to Piety. I'm losing rage. Go. Alright, stay close. Actually, I don't think she throws the orbs anymore. I could actually just let her wail on me. Actually, I gotta destroy these eye hatcheries. And have to spin in circles around her. Oh, there goes my totem. Another totem. So if I stand in one spot, these eye hatcheries are gonna cast this fizz spell under me. So I do want to keep moving. Even when the beam is not up, because I do want to focus all my damage here on Piety, because if I don't, this fight takes an eternity if you don't have damage. But at least I have decent enough armor that I'm not getting obliterated by being hit by this stuff. We're under half now though, so getting the bonus damage from the punishment. And if there's anybody that needs punished, it's probably Piety. If we're being honest. It'd be like, what? The 3rd time we've killed her? I guess technically just the 2nd. First time she ran away. Almost there. Anytime now. There we go. Oh, Piety still lives. Right. Got the waypoint. Reaver helmet. Rare. 417 armor. 18 rarity. With some accuracy. Okay. I have to use this. Without a doubt. How bad does it hit the cold? Like, no matter what, when I get to Act 5, it's probably what I'll do on the Day 3 stream. Is we're going to farm the Chamber of Innocence for gear. Because we're going to have to do something with the resistances going into Act 6. So, like, in that case, this is absolutely the play. And since I'm doing that, I'm just going to portal out and do this. I'm pretty sure I saved that other shield. Yeah, with the all-res, fire res. So if I slap that in, that makes it look a little better. It actually helps the lightning out in the end. I can skim through here. Nice chunk of damage on that. I think I just vendor this shield. That's okay. Keep the all-res. Nope. Nope. I wanted the Alk Shards. We'll get there. Chance Orb. That's always potentially very good. Just gotta be careful with them. Dodre's up first. So no curse. I want to stay in red. I'd rather die than make this fight take longer. And I cannot curse. Alright, Temp Chains. There we go. Need the Mana Flask more than the Life Flask. Move to red. Temp Change sucks. Move again. I was about to say that we're out halfway. Time to punish, but no. That gives Fizz his extra chaos to Dodre, and she consumes the curse, which is bad news. Don't want that. Move up here. So when you have this much armor, like, even when you're in the vulnerability curse, like, not that bad. One more. Alright, so Dodre wasn't too bad. Another armor scrap. I guess it's gonna be Chavron that's the problem. In that case, move my Berserk, move my Ancestral Cry, snag my other shield that has the Lightning Res. 63 before Flask? Alright, Chavron's next. Let's go. Whoa. God, screenshots are crazy in this game. You gotta be able to, like, see a second in the future if you press the screenshot button. Ridiculous. You get very high quality screenshots, though. Almost a half. I mean, I'm maneuvering this fight well enough to just, like, not get hit, actually. So, like, the lightning res, I don't even know if it matters. Here, yeah. But 63 lightning res is definitely enough with the amount of life I have. I can probably just tank it all with the Enduring Cry on the short cooldown. Punishment. Finish it. Don't use the Berserk. I shouldn't have gotten it. I should have gotten the Flame Golem. More damage. Better uptime there. But there's that one. Malagaro. Chaos damage shouldn't be too bad. I got the regen and the Enduring Cry. Just keep the rage up. Oh yeah. I have to push a Mana Flask. Ooh, that was a lot of explosions. Alright, I gotta push the Life Flask. I have the Panic Flask too, so instant on low life. That's definitely nice. Alright, now punishment actually kicks in. The damage is, like, okay. This is definitely feeling better than Dominus was. Dominus was a disaster. It's gotta be the Rage. Because that's really, like, the only thing that's changed. I got a rare off of Malagaro. And then I might be able to keep the Rage if I, like, fight my way back and don't use the waypoint. Except I don't have any enemies left. Maybe if I hurry. How do you open it up? Go, 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 go. Let me in. 1T. Nope. I could have just portaled. Rage was lost. Alright. Curse. Nope. That was too early. I don't think Malachi can do anything to kill me either. What about the slam? I must have blocked that with the shield. I don't think I'm capped on cold res. I want to see. Yeah, nope. You got nothing. Best chance to kill me is with the tentacles, actually. Alright, Piety. The rage is building up to 40. The damage and attack speed is definitely good with the rage, but the movement speed is really making up for like the lack of decent Quicksilver Flask. Yo. I think we're good. Yeah. The Enduring Cry on the autocast is so good. Alright, back to Piety, who is now being punished for the final time. Get some pretty juicy hits in there. What is my accuracy? 98. It's not the worst. I did just get accuracy on the helmet, I think. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Open it up. Open. Go.
Let us see if you truly understand what it means to be Nightmare.
Only down to 30? I'll be able to get that back pretty quickly. It's really cool, though. I can phase tank just about everything in this phase of the fight. What about this? That's probably the most dangerous thing. Alright, I didn't get hit by it. Sure. Now, I wonder if multiple of these Sunder bursts can hit the same target. So if like a bigger target like this takes multiple hits. I know there's enough time between the first and the last pulses of it. Yeah, that can't kill me either. But there's enough time to get me multiple rage per hit if I can hit an enemy at the front and the back of the Sunder. Oh, whoa! That was crazy! Malachi was right here, but I blinked and then Malachi was suddenly still on top of me. Just let him do it, I guess. Jeez. I feel like that's not the only time this league that I've had very weird things happen with Malachi. Yeah, again. It like warped after the fact. That's weird, to say the least. Alright, we're at heart number 2. I feel like with all, like, 4, or I guess technically like 5 if you count phase 1 of this, of the fights required here at the end of this act, probably took longer than Dominus in total, but still, it feels better than what Dominus did. Eventually, though, make it through this. Being tanky is definitely good. Standing in that little degen, whatever this is, you're taking fizz damage over time. Probably don't want to be standing in that, but also can't die. Oh, we add this like fizz degen circle to the mix. That could add to the problem. Totem's still doing fine. Alright, heart down. Alright, Malachi, let's go. Be punished. Curse again. Malachi, yeah, I'm standing in both things of Fizz Degen. That hurts a little bit. And poof. 3 magic items. Alright. Then this quiver can sell. Nope. Do one more scan through here. No, none of this stuff has changed, it doesn't look like. Alright, let's go to Act 5. Level 43. That's 2 points. Another chrome item. My rarity's up to 43%. Presence range? I didn't know that was a thing that was defined. That matters for the quick step. There's a unique enemy in my presence, is what lowers the cooldown on it. Transmute a magic heavy belt, as well as a 4-link arena plate. That's life fire res. Why a fire? Strength and extra ES. I got so much fire res. I was thinking about that. Let me swap shields back. That gets me more fire res, doesn't it? Yeah. And then cold instead of lightning. I don't know if there's really any cold or lightning damage I have to think about in this act. Mostly just physical damage and fire. Speaking of lightning, that's lightning. This guy's not too tough. And I have the bismuth flask, so let her rip, Mr. Crow. There we go. No even magic items. Ooh. So looking at these here, I think I have to take the sapphire ring because of the 27%, because the topaz is only 20. And then both my rings still have a rarity. So it's gotta be good. What we got? Mana on kill evasion. God, no. Alright. Vendor all that stuff. Troll blocks. Start me off with multiple rares that both are firing mortars. They're different. One has endurance charge when hit, and the other one has extra fire damage and fire exposure. So, like, together, they work together pretty well, I would say. But I'm going to be at max rage before I get past the first 2 enemies of the zone. Turquoise Amulet. That's the first amulet to drop since Act 1. I got this amulet from Act 3 quest reward. This could be worthy of a chance orb. Maybe. I'm not in a dire need of replacing my amulet, but if I were to replace it with anything, I want it to be a turquoise amulet for the dex and the int. That's very good. I'm also kind of sad we didn't get any events this league. Like, there was so much downtime, and yeah, there was Elden Ring DLC, and yeah, there's Last Epoch coming out, but we could have done a Kringled passive. That's always so much fun. Or, like, anything. I guess I kind of made my own little Path of Exile event for the end of the league in this Ruthless run. Another alteration. I didn't check vendors here. I need to do that once I get out of the control blocks. Level 44. Then with the Miasm Meter, I get Resolute Technique, Blacksmiths, Justicar Cassicus. I got the Rage up, so been fine there. The Ravens had nothing. Almost a half. Do I Berserk here? Do I? No. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm doing it. Berserk, go. Still getting damaged during the Raven thing. And just like that, all the rage is gone. Forgot Square Waypoint. Didn't forget. Go check vendor. Lonnie has, ooh, Granite Flask. That's big. There's my passive. Then boom, boom. No crits. Hits can't be evaded. I'm currently on Mace. So, like, this is, like, big AoE, damage, stun, all right there. Ooh, I could take another life mastery so skills cost life instead of 30% of the mana cost. That'd be good. That would help with my mana issue. And then I transmute this. Reduce charges per use. That's good. And then, yeah, I'm Chance Orbin. Turquoise Amulet. Flat Fizz to attacks crit multi. Or 9 life, 6 rarity. And am I strapped on that dex? I am not. The damage goes up by 80. So it's over 10% damage. I don't know if it's justifiable, because I need to be farming for gear. And I don't re-roll it, but I do have it if, like, something I need it to make it die. Patriarch dropped a bronze plate. All Flame Ember of Wildwood Treants. Okay, I'm a little more open to that one. What can they give me that I want? Omens are good, but this low level, like, I'm not going to get something that gives me links. Those are hard to get in the base game. You know what? Just throw them in here. Do it. Tracking volatile orbs. Grasping vines. Sure. Vivid empowered. Oh, I guess there's that. You know, that could be pretty helpful if they get the quant. I think it's tanky as all hell, too. For a white enemy, chrome item. Alright, now I got a rare one with extra crits and inferno bolts. Oh, yay. This thing is not going to die. Its minion is not going to... It's just not worth. Like, just the white ones are insane. Let alone, like, the chaos damage also hurts. And I've yet to see one of them drop me anything. I don't know the numbers on the wisps, so... Like, I don't know how much it's being increased by, or if it's even worth at all. I think I just, like, get out of here. Hey, I got a wisdom scroll from one of them. Omen of Brilliance. Will be consumed when you level up for 100% increased XP gain for 60 seconds. Okay, I got an Omen. I might make use of it. I mean, I'll have it. When it goes off, I'll use it. It's not going to help me get items. Max Rage with Totem and Punishment. I gotta beat this thing to death. Insane. Alright, now I got 4 of them in here. Beat them all. Alright, get me out of here. None of those dropped anything. 75% life. Oh my god. Well, I think this is where I'm going to stop for now. And then I will try to pick this up, I guess, from when you're seeing this later today at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 4 hours from when this video comes out. I'll try to do the live stream again. Today, it did not work out due to rain and it's Starlink internet, so it's not great for live streaming, but we're well on the path to get to the affiliate benchmarks. I pretty much just have to stream 5 different days at this point, and I will have unlocked my sub button and my emote slots. That's what I'm going for. If you would like to join, definitely join us over on Twitch, and hopefully it'll go better than it did today. But with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.